three main things that pretty much happened that caused so much change in the real estate market. The first one is interest rates, right? So interest rates dropped dramatically, which meant everyone could afford real estate. That, believe it or not, means actually a lot of home buyers got their first pick and choice of homes. Everyone's worried about these large corporations coming in and buying up single family homes. They are, but the share of single family homes that went to homeowners actually increased in the last 2 years, even though, like a lot of these investment homes were also bought up by corporations like BlackRock, Brookfield. So the thing to consider is, like, when you look at the actual data, more people who wanted to buy homes got the homes that they wanted than the corporations did. So the tide is actually not exactly in the favor, but of course everyone wants to be worried about the corporations because
Right.
it's like a bigger
It's a
headline.
better story. Yeah.
It's a better story, right? Interest rates are actually what made the biggest changes in a lot of these home prices appreciating, because the average person could then say, oh, wow, the cost to buy now, my financing is dirt cheap. So I'm going to throw money, buy anything I can. And then what happened was, once those Californians and New Yorkers, looked at their actual market, they're like, I can't actually afford this anymore, but I'm now remote. So that's number two. Remote work changed a lot of things, but the biggest one was people could go wherever they want to buy real estate. The group that I ran, it's national. So, I live in Austin, Texas. I chaperoned a lot of people in the last 2 years in town, just saying, hey, I'm in town, can I get you lunch? I'm curious about the Austin market. I'm like, you and the entire country right now, so remote work was a huge push for that. And there's a few things that happened to different asset classes. Multifamily exploded and industrial exploded. Office tanked and retail also fell. Industrial exploded because of e-commerce, really taking off in that period. It wasn't just, Amazon or Shopify, like those businesses. It was actually grocery stores also. There's this concept of cold storage in the industrial space where you actually can't just deliver from a grocery store to someone's house. You usually want some sort of cold storage to maintain those groceries. And it's like a temporary warehouse location where you can then, from that huge refrigeration warehouse, deliver those groceries from a specific point. So people ran out of industrial space for storage of, obviously, Amazon and whatnot and those goods. But you also started running out of cold storage space, which also really took off in the pandemic. Those are the industrial sides. The multifamily side took off in all the states that you keep hearing about. Georgia, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, right? The American South and Southeast.